Hi teachers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we talk everything special education. If that interests you, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. Today, we are going to be talking about different helpful ways to use your paras in your classroom. Go ahead and comment below and let me know how many paras you have in your classroom. First and foremost, I want to mention the most important thing when it comes to working with paras, and that is to make sure you have clear expectations. The way that I communicate to my paras is through a para handbook, and at the beginning of the year, I do a presentation on my smartboard along with that handbook where it talks all about the expectations that I have for that para. I will link both of those resources in the description of this video if you're interested in those. Keeping paraprofessionals productive in the classroom involves effectively utilizing their skills, maximizing their contributions to student learning, and ensuring that they are engaged. Here are some ways to achieve this. Preparation and organization. Assign tasks related to classroom organization and preparation, such as setting up learning materials, organizing supplies, and maintaining a tidy and welcoming classroom environment. You can also use your paras to support individual students. Of course, that seems obvious, but you can delegate tasks to paraprofessionals to provide one-on-one support to students with diverse learning needs, including assisting with assignments, providing reinforcement of skills, and offering guidance and encouragement. Another way to utilize your paras is through small group instruction. Utilize paraprofessionals to lead or support small group instruction, facilitating discussions, providing additional practice, and offering targeted intervention or enrichment activities based on your students' needs. Next, you can also use your paras to do assessments and progress monitoring with your students, like IEP data. You could also have them administer tests and also have them track student progress over time. Next, you can use them for differentiation and adaptations. Involve paras in differentiating instruction and adapting materials to meet the needs of your students, including modifying assignments, providing alternative learning options, and offering accommodations or modifications as needed. For example, I had a para who would go to my students' science classes. She would modify everything that they learned in class to accommodate for my students. She was a really awesome para, if you can't tell. Next is behavior management and support. Delegate responsibilities to paras to support behavior management and provide positive behavior interventions and supports, including implementing behavior plans, reinforcing positive behavior, and de-escalating conflicts. Next, you can use your paras for technology integration, utilizing paras to support technology integration in the classroom, including assisting students with accessing and navigating digital tools and resources, troubleshooting technical issues, and promoting digital literacy skills. You could have your paras do special projects and enrichment activities. You could assign paras to lead or support these special projects or independent study opportunities for students. I had a para who did an independent study with one of my students first period of every day, and this was a great way to utilize this para and also help support my students' learning. Next, you can use paras for parent communication and engagement. You could have your paras assist with newsletters, translating materials for non-English speaking families. You could also use them for daily communication. For example, I had a student who would communicate through the iPad, so at the end of the day, the para would use an app that would record my para's voice, where she would tell the parent how this student did that day and what she learned that day. It was really awesome that my para did that for me every day, but that was a really great way that I utilized my paras. Another thing that you should include your paras with is professional developments and trainings. By doing this, you will enhance your para's skills, their knowledge, and effectiveness in supporting student learning and classroom instruction. Obviously, this is up to your admins if paras are allowed to go to PD, but if there is ever a training that you think would be good for them, then you could talk to your principal about having them join. For example, I did this with a behavior training that teachers were going to do. The principal approved the paras coming as well, and they got paid to come and everything. It was a great thing for them to learn. By implementing these strategies, educators can effectively keep paraprofessionals productive in the classroom, maximize their contributions to student learning, and create a collaborative and supportive learning environment for all students. Again, I will link the para handbook and para presentation in the description of this video. I will also link some other helpful para videos videos in the description of this video. Go ahead and comment below and let me know how you utilize paras in your classroom and how many paras you have. Make sure to please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. If you're looking for some free resources for your classroom, you can check out the links in the description of this YouTube video. You can also purchase some other special education activities in my TPT shop, which is called Activity Teacher. Thank you so much for watching. Until next week, happy teaching.